Shaykh Hashem was the champion of Maulid. It's true. When he came to this country, 19. When he came to this country in 1990, it wasn't celebrated anywhere. It was not a known holiday among the Muslims. It was completely abandoned. And there were a few, the Bosnians used to sing a few Suleiman Chalabi's song, mostly people, nothing. And it was banned in all the masajid. That's the main thing. All the big ISNA conventions and Muslim conventions and bazaars and whatever, forbidden. And Shaykh Hashem, he shook them up. Some big conventions. I remember one in Chicago. He assaulted them. He came with his guys into the main meeting hall. Oh, they were so angry. Wahhabi, Salafis, whoever they were, who with oil money had bought all the mosques in the US. And he forced the issue for Maulid. They blackballed him, they cursed him, they published letters against him and signed every prominent Muslim's name to it, whether they went along with it or not. They forged their names. And but in the end, he was victorious. And Allah supported him, and now Maulid is everywhere. They're coming back, except in Saudi. They said no. Alhamdulillah. So thank Allah for the favor of sending us our Prophet. All this world is against him. It was against him at the beginning, and after 1500 years, still they're against him. They hate Islam, they hate to be under heavenly orders. What we can do? Holy Quran says for Jews and Christians, we gave you your book, we gave you your book, we gave you your book. Jews and Christians and Muslims. Fastabaqul khair. Compete with each other in goodness. Try to outdo each other in charity, in good deeds. Not for fighting and hating each other. Follow your book, follow your book, follow your book. But we have now so much hatred, and they did their best to destroy the unity of the Muslims. Holy Quran says, hold tight to the rope of Allah and don't separate. But we separated. What's that rope? Prophet ﷺ. Hold tight to Prophet ﷺ. Yubayat to Prophet. You put your hand with Prophet ﷺ. Allah's hand over his hand. Keep that love of Prophet ﷺ and try your best to do salawat and believe in him. Allah say, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ittaqullah wa amanu bi rasulihi. He doesn't say believe in me. He said fear me and believe in him. Fear Allah and believe in Prophet. Allah will forgive you and give you a double portion of mercy and a light by which you can walk. With that light, we can go everywhere. This world is in a difficult situation now. Muslims are scattered now through the whole world. Wasn't originally everyone was in their countries, in their area. Now Muslims are everywhere. And how are they fitting in the cultures of their countries now? We don't know. Difficult situation. Difficult for Muslims, difficult for their children also, to keep the children on the right way, to keep them in line, to put in their hearts faith and love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Prophet. All the culture is against it. He was saying, well, go back. Better to eat dry bread and keep your honor than to come here and lose it. But we're here. We have to do our best, and the best way that Shaykh Hashem gave his life for showing was the love of Prophet ﷺ. everything through that. That's the only hope we have now under these conditions. This world is on fire. How would he say? To see people burning, but not burning with a flame we can see. Awliya can see them burning with a. There's an ayat for that, but I can't remember what it is. Everyone is burning. If you had eyes to see it, you could see it. We could see it. But Allah gave those awliya eyes to see it. Burning, you see, pain, the suffering of leaving their beliefs, leaving love of Allah, and leaving love of the Ummah, love of doing good to each other. Only we love to hate each other and fight and kill each other. Allah said, I created you different tribes and colors and races and nations that you can learn from each other. I gave each one different things. Every group has different specialties that Allah gave them. But instead, we use it for hating each other. May Allah forgive us and send us a strong leader for Muslims, not someone who gets up and declares himself to be leader, someone from heavens sent. People are coming and saying, I have to be king of the Muslims, I have to be king. No one's listening to them. They say crazy people, fanatic people, because it's not from people to be leader. It's a grant from heavens. Allah has to send someone. When He sends, He sends. Every religion is waiting for Moshiach, Jesus, and Messiah, and Mahdi alayhi salam. A heavenly one. A heavenly one. When He comes, His signs should be obvious. We wait that day. We ask Allah to send us such a one, to gather the believers together and to gather us with them. Don't think Mahdi is coming and Sayyidina Isa is coming to straighten out the other guy. Think he's coming to straighten out me. So many things. We're asking to be with him. Not you and me, huh? No, not you and me. He's going. And we have to be clean from all our egos, difficulties, dirtiness. Allah save us. We'll keep it short tonight. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله